Hello, I'm James George and this is Creative Beacon, and today I'm going to show you a quick trick with the blend tool. You've ever used blending options? Actually, it's not the tool, it's the blending options. And so what you can do is you can actually blend two objects into each other, meaning that you can transition from one shape to another. And so I'm going to show you how to do that today with these two letters. You've got R and V, and the typeface that I used is Novecento, and I chose bold as the typeface. And so what I did was I changed them into shapes by going to Object, Expand. And so I expand the fill, and you get these two shapes. And so what you can do is just select these two and go to Object, Blend, Make. And so you can see that it blends it from an R to a V. And you have all these transition shapes in the middle. And what's cool about this is you actually have a lot of control over how this works. Let's say that you wanted to spread these out a little more. You can just select, it's called a spine that connects these two. And just like any other line segment in Illustrator, you have anchor points. And so I can click this anchor point and drag it, and your shape will go over here where you click and drag. And just like the other one, I can click and drag here. Another cool thing that you can do is, just like any other line segment inside of Illustrator, you have your controls up here, and so instead of having a straight segment, you can actually have a Bezier curve, and so you can actually create a rounded path for your transition. And with this selected, if at any point you wanted to change how many steps there are between these two transitions, you can just go to Blend Options, and you can change the you have these three options here: smooth color, specified steps, specified distance. And so if you choose specified steps, you can determine how many, sort of like a stop motion video, you can tell how many transitions are between these two shapes. And so if I change this to 15 and hit OK, you'll see that there are more transition shapes between these two. And this is pretty interesting. And then if you wanted to change a color, it will also blend the colors, so it can go from a black R to a red V, and it does it gradually via the steps that you specified. So you have a lot of interesting things that you can do with your shapes when you use the blend options. I hope you find this interesting, and if you come up with something cool that you can use this for, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section of creativebeacon.com or on YouTube as well. I'm James George, and this is Creative Beacon.